All right, this morning we are talking about vacation rentals for the people who are lucky enough to own a vacation rental and for the people who want to get out of their own space and maybe not get ripped off if they decide to go to a rental. And who best to tell us what to look for and what to avoid on both sides of this equation for renter and rentee is the queen of all things design, Sarah Richardson. Welcome to your morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm so excited to see you again on the TV side of things. Great to see you this morning.
I know. It's been too long.
It's been a long time. You recently renovated a property of yours in BC and followed along on social media. Can you walk us through some of what you did to increase the value on this property?
Sure. Well, we tackled a very unique project, and we turned 1970s Bavarian-style B&B into a modern mountain luxury chalet. And that's an adventure in and of itself. But I think, I assume not everybody will be tackling that type of project. But when you're thinking about adding value to a property, I think the most important factor is to think about what you can do to change it and upgrade it to make it be ultimately what you want, ultimately what you think your guests would want, your visitors would want, and to deliver on the promise of creating a home away from home for everyone who's coming to visit. So in our case, we did a back to the studs full gut renovation, top to bottom, all systems, all absolutely everything was upgraded. But that type of renovation really depends on the budget you have. So I think it's important to start by buying smart.
Buying smart, so make sure that the good bones are there. See, my default is I'll just paint everything white. And that's how I tried up the value. But this is why I appreciate conversations like this, because you can be a little bit more elevated. If people are not in the market yet, but they are looking to buy, can you tell us what they should be looking for when we talk about good bones that are there?
Sure. I think first and foremost, I think your idea of paint everything white is an awesome transformational idea, because if you do nothing else, you should absolutely paint. It is something that you can do on your own. It's affordable and it's achievable. But I think if you're considering, you should think about how big a project can you tackle? Do you want something that is all ready to go and all you need to do is add your furniture and your decor because it has great bones and it's been updated and has lots of modern amenities? Or do you have the appetite to renovate? Because not everybody is game for the mess, the chaos, and the unexpected challenges of a renovation. So I think starting out by knowing yourself, especially if this is an investment property, is key, because the renovation can and will be stressful.
All right, for people on the other side of the equation, Sarah, the people who are renting, what should they be looking for in a good rental property? And what are some of the red flags?
I think you have to look really closely at the photographs. The good thing is now when you're renting, there's so many fabulous sites, whether you're using Vrbo or Airbnb, you can find lots and lots of pictures online, and you should really do a deep dive. And if you see anything that looks not quite right, maybe move on to the next property, because there are, in any area, there are lots of listings available. So I would say look at the photos, also look at the reviews. And I don't know if you've had this experience, but if I've traveled and later on I've gone on to, say, TripAdvisor or something and looked at the review, it's amazing how accurate they are. And I think you need to trust the community, do your homework, and make sure that it ticks the boxes on the amenities you're looking for, the price point you're looking for, and most importantly, the location you want to visit.
Sarah, I want to thank you for joining us this morning here on Your Morning. Great to see you again, and I can't wait to continue looking at these pictures of this place that you've done in BC. Great information today.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.